What up, guys? This girl said I made the morning news because you don't do what you used to do. I want to say something like that because I think what you're talking about, what you're saying, we're not talking about this because that's way right fast because we didn't took care of some business right fast. Sorry for my hair being a little nappy today. I got to comb it. This happens. It's an unusual day today. It can get cut, so and I got to shave too. So that's what we're gonna go do in a few minutes. I want to say something about you don't do what you used to do. You found God. I have always found God. But people in Walmart, in the community and society tried to stop God from coming out of me. I already had God in me already. But when you got narcissistic behavior that don't believe in the same thing as you do, how can you understand it? Like, how can you get it? And you have people that don't believe in the same thing you do, right? How can you understand it and they don't believe in the same thing you do, right? So I've always found God. Walmart in the business of America tried to stop God from coming out. That's what the thing is. Like, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something about me and my friends and me and, you know, and me, Sabina mom always believed in me. Dad, Demira mom and dad believed in me. They convinced me to go to college. All of them always believed in me. Ex-girlfriend, everything. But the thing is, when I want to tell you, it's the business. It's the narcissists in the business. It's the corporations that's putting God down, that telling God that he's not good enough. And we have to understand what is at stake here. Bam. Let me tell you something. Some of the people that I know at Creekview and I worked at 12, nobody wanted me to work for Walmart. Right? And not about, we are believing in something that's a lie. And we have to understand that the lie in American businesses, we're believing something that people are faking their lives for God and faking their love. Let me tell you, my friend's sister, Emily Cabot, she go to church. She told me something one day, and I haven't seen her in a while. And she told me something. They're not ready for you. You know, when she go to church, and I went to church, and Irvin, and she go to church, they're not ready for God. The American business and relationship is not ready for God. Texas, the Walmart. These people care about profit more than they care about God. That's the difference between those things. They just use God's name in vain. So if you talking about those things, you have to understand it. It's the business, it's the corporation, it's the American people. Some people don't believe in God. That's the most foundation in those problems. So I have found God, but the American corporations tried to keep that. The business of Walmart with the dictatorship of everybody. It's not what you think you know when we are talking about those things. God have always been with me. He gave me memory what those things is, and he gave me memory. He gave me those things to understand it, to get it. But the American corporation, they taking God for granted. Walmart business is taking God for granted. And they faked in people behavior that don't believe. Trump putting his faith, Joe Biden putting his faith. You know what God said? God said a piece of paper does not mean nothing, but if your vote on that piece of paper does not mean nothing. But if your spirit ain't right in the spirit, how can you identify it? There's a lot of people that's faking their love for God and don't understand it. It's the way they treat things. But you can't, everybody want to speak on my relationship and my friendships. You can't speak on those things with me, Sabrina, Jessica, Chris Clark, any of us. And like, and that's us. I'm not worried about that. But let me tell you something. The thing with me, I understand the mistakes I made of just pushing people away, and that I made that mistake. That's what we have to understand with somebody. And trust me, I have always been aware of the attention people try. I have always been aware of it. So I have to understand those things and where we coming from. God have always been with me. But the American business and society try not to let God have that. And we have to understand that. So I'm not going to let people speak on my friendships of the issues. And let me tell you, Demir used to call me out on my shit. You want to play? Like, he used to call me out on it sometimes. So I'm not worried about what you're talking about. And it's not what you think it is. Like, and he some of it's wrong. He don't got all his facts together. And you know, I had me and Jessica had a situation where I did something and she stopped coming around. And I know what I did, and I know what I did to make her not. And like at the tab at the house, I had to understand something. With she stopped coming around. Like she. And I found out at a couple of parties she had, and then she started the adventure, and she had a baby. So like she kept her distance. She didn't after what I did. So she's actually didn't want to be like I can understand my behavior. So I can understand what I did. So I'm not trying to hold excuses for anything of it. But if I was by Demir's sister right now, you know, I hug and tell you was surely right. You was right what you said a long time ago. They are not ready. You was right. You was right. And I gotta tell her that if I see her one day, you was right. She told me that. It's the business. It's the politics. Desmond Miller's still making his money. His black people still. Let me tell you, they don't care about customer service. They don't care about doing the right thing. These are about vindictive behavior. Our own Americans don't know how to treat us and love us the same because they don't believe, they fake it. I don't have everything figured out with Sabrina's dad yet and all of that. He's confusing me like, oh, it's not time yet. He's confusing me a lot. I'm like confused with her. Like in my relationship, I'm confused. Like I don't have it all figured out. Like my mind's wandering, and friendships and relationship is wandering, and I don't like it. It's not understanding of that, and like I'm just wondering. Um, Sometimes I say it like my spirit thing is a good that her dad said it wasn't time yet. And the other half of it is just I don't know how to explain it. My name is Hubert, Hubert. I don't know how to explain it. like it's some things I don't know how to explain when it comes to teen growing up, and then we still out like you don't understand everything. It's hard to understand those things. And I wish he would have told me something different. I wish, but my mind is just wondering. And I'm like, I can't. I wake up every morning like this. It's like I don't know. Like I'm just I don't know right now. Like I want to go to Finding Neverland. I want to go somewhere. Like I don't know. Like I don't know at the moment. At the end of the day, my name is Hubert. Hubert. I don't know. I'm on YouTube right now, but I wanted to tell them like God have always found me. Demir mom, believe me, Demir dad, mom, everybody. That never was the problem. Like just outside of my friends and outside of her, people tried to get close to me, and that's the definition of it. So I don't quite understand it. Like, let me tell you something. Right now, he just got me wondering right now. And I wish he would have told me anything else besides it's not time yet. And my spirit is kind of happy to just to go more on this journey. And like I don't want to know all the facts when I'm dealing with I don't want to keep it's just something that I can't always explain it. But right now I feel like going far away. I just feel like leaving. Shit. So I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to do. Like on everything in my life, I don't know how to explain it. But God has been with me. But the corporation is 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 a problem. God have always been, but the American corporate Walmart was the problem. When I signed this contract, and they denied before I signed it, they denied me, right? And God have to understand that. But if I was actually over there, I'd be over the disability. It's a lot of people not gonna want change. I was made for this. I would be over the disability department. Each person will have a case, somebody that can help them with the CBL. It's so many things that people can do. I can't compare myself to every disability. They have full clothes. They can be in a clothes section with managers. Man, they can help with the women. They can help with the women in the back. There's so many things to do. But we're gonna also have people that's gonna come there every week that you got to do CBLs, and they have to. I'm gonna tell you something. The people that used to come and do the change the store around, we used to always talk, and they go around each part of America, and they change the store, the where the pallets at, the where to keep the products at, and we used to always have conversations in and outside the store. When they go to different stores and they put what I mean, where the merchandise go at the food, they moving it around. Each year at the store, Walmart use it around. And I remember every time they moving the store and doing a remodel of the store and changing the position of the products and moving it at 1216, we used to always have conversation. When the guys used to do the cameras and everybody used to do the cameras, like we used to just have those conversations. So I had my good time, like my Coca-Cola, like they know if I was working at Coca-Cola, like they asked me to come over. Like if I was asked, they say, Hubert, they don't deserve you. And they was begging me to come over. Like, why are you working for Charles and they don't deserve it? This is like They don't deserve you. And like, let me tell you something. When the builders come in the morning, it's packed. Like when Charles abuses his power with Jeff and the rest of them, they don't know how to treat certain people, and Maiden is not being treated right, and and all of those things, and the definition of those things, the understanding of those things, it got to be the comprehension of it, right? So let me tell you, one morning, the boxes and trash was all over, pallets full. The barrel is full. Nothing can be packed. Hubert, I'm gonna help you out. They can't even get in the store. That's why whenever they ask me for something, I don't like. They can tell you, Hubert, help me with this pallet, and like help me with this. They never had a problem. Like until the day, if I ever go, and they'll be like, Hubert, come and help me. They can tell me, Hubert, I need you to. They never ask me, Hubert, take this pallet to the back for me. But when they doing their little Coca-Cola, they say, Hubert, I need to do. But they didn't ask me. They didn't ask me to do more. But I know if they would have asked me, I would have did like anything for the Coca. Like come and just take the trash from me, and everybody at 1216, and like in the back room, and all of those things. Like I'm gonna tell you something, because this girl I work with at 1216, and she started taking pictures and blowed me off. And I want to tell you something. One day I go up in the mall and I love myself so much. I go take pictures of myself. I go to Louisville Mall and I go buy 20 outfits to show that you love yourself. So I go in Macy's and I go in there and I get the pictures taken. A couple of days I gotta wait. And I go back in and I start showing everybody, and everybody started looking like, all right, I'm loving myself. I'm taking pictures of myself and I'm showing it around Walmart. So if I'm going to take pictures in the mall and I'm going to buy 20 outfits, and people want you not to love yourself, and you're going to take 20 outfits and you loving yourself, what's the sense for that? So what's the difference between that? So those are the things that we gotta fully understand, of what over those things that we understand, right? Right? It's them stopping God potential. It's them going against God. It's Walmart. It's the business of America stopping God. God is always like, God had found me. God been found me. But he had to remind me who the hell I am. He had to remind me. Memory, dreams, understanding, determination. Sabina don't remember telling me this. And she, no, Hubert, you forgot when we got it before we actually broke up like many times. And you forgot what you loved. And she don't even remember she telling me that. She don't even remember. She don't even remember. Like literally don't remember that. And she probably don't remember. And I remember taking Demira to this movie theater. And we're gonna see this Hercules movie, I think with the guy off of Twilight that plays, I think it's him. He plays in a marriage movie too. And when I say I want to be remembered, Demira called me weird because of legendaries. Am I? So those are the things of what that situation is, right? It's the American corporation that got the problem, sweetie. God just had to remind me more of who I am. He had to give me more vision. He had to give me more sight. The memory of us had to be more of an impact. And she probably don't even remember. She probably don't remember. So those are the things that we understand from. Let me tell you what I just did. Since the Dallas police want to play dumb, and I asked them to stop playing dumb, and they talking on their little phone at the dumb, and I warned all of them about their little behavior that they did. And I wanted the gang members acting like a little ass. And I'm sorry, guys, there's a lot of community behavior that's going on, and they think they can just walk amongst me and drive amongst me and walk and drive amongst me. And I warned them. So, and the Dallas police, like I don't see his mindset and his spirit. And I'm calling them out on it. I can't always explain things to Sabina's dad and mom. I can't. It's a damn guys. I'm trying to. I'm stop, guys. I don't always understand it. Like I'm trying to. I wish he would have told me damn. And right now, guys, I wish he would have told me anything else. Like just keeping my head in the mix. I can't break the bond. It's like she got a hold of me. Like her dad knows me wrong for that crap. It's the mind. It's the vindictive mind spirit big game that I'm like right now. I'm like I don't know, but she wanted to be left alone, and I have to respect her wishes. So I have to respect certain things. I didn't even want to tag her in a video that whatever it is. I didn't want to tag her. She wanted to be left alone. I didn't even want to tag her. So I have to give her what she wants. That's the difference. You have to give the teenage ex-girlfriend what she wants. You know, if she, that's just the way things is. But she called me about Mariza's behavior, and that's not right because Mariza messed up. And he said F a code, and I know a lot was going on in the F a code. And I say, Sabina, we handle our problems. He lucky he just got right. We handle our problems. So I'm like, hold up, I can't. He can't speak for. Please don't speak for his behavior, man. Like you need to. Like I know it's on that computer. You know, I know it's on there. Now, Jake, I know it's on there. He lucky that's the only thing that happened to whoever did it. I don't know. Look, if a woman don't know how to treat you in America, you're gonna find you somebody else. That's just the way it is. It's a being some. I've talked to one person, and she don't be one answer me because she think I'm a like. We told we gonna wait on each other. So I be like, "Do you got a boyfriend?" And I'm like, I be just because we both know in another country. We both know she's somewhere else, and we both know we can't meet each other at the moment. So I tease her about her little I tease her. I'm on Instagram. She don't, and I tease her. That's we know we can't be together at the moment when she want to come down here to America, and we know she can't be there. So I teases her, and I don't think she give me the feedback when she went on the thing. Like, give me the feedback she wants. She's pretty cool. So like, she always talked about coming to America. Like, and all the rest of that. So she got to do it in another. I said, because you know that's the difference. Like I just messaged her on Instagram, and like she's pretty cool. She got a dog. She is cool now, and like I just get on my Instagram, and I'm still waiting on her to see if she's gonna respond. But I don't know. Every time I mess with her about a little her little it comes a problem, guys. I like, hold up, can you? Yeah. So I mess with her about her, but we always both have said we're gonna wait on each other, like to come if she's ever come to America. If she ever come to America. So I don't know, like yeah. We know stuff happens. So we know in that freedom, we know things always happen. Let me tell you something. People talk about me being a subpoena, cheating on you, and you and I know this everything, and she know I know everything. Trust me, I know more than you know. You can't tell me nothing when don't surprise me, and I know everything. Trust me, and I won't be shocked about it. That's just what it is. You're creating everybody like look. But let me tell you something. I need Jay Prince and them dealt with. I need them dealt with, and that's the understanding that I'm asking to be dealt with. He's playing like he's stupid in Dallas and Houston. I'm asking them to be dealt with. You know, when God told Moses, when Moses crosses the ocean, and we got to understand when Moses crosses the ocean, he didn't just keep walking. He put a wall between that wall. A wall between that ocean. He built a ditch. Then he built another wall. Then he built another ditch. Then he built another wall. Get money stopped where he was selling. He did another. He did another. Master my emotion. You really, like, the lady issue coming up with this. Y'all women, stop it. Because there's a way that's a high when we talking about spiritual warfare here and behaving, antagonising the mindset. Humans the most stupidest thing on this earth. I mean, some humans, they have no sense. And she's talking about you master your emotion. Tell a human to stop antagonizing, doing with and teaming up with domination. But antagonizing, gang, go ahead with that stuff, man. Like, know your role and know the things that you're doing. But let me tell you, we ain't about to deal with SouthDallasKeKe. And they better give me my damn money and walk away. And that's the bottom line where we know this ain't got to go down like this in this community. Like, I'm going to make sure, I don't care if I got to go to Germany or Bosnia to go in the far-away distance. I want to, like, my kingdom will be protected over liars in Houston and in Dallas. It would be protected over there. If nobody don't do nothing with Big Plug, we're going to have a problem. And they still watching me. So let me tell you what we just did. What we just did. I don't want no business with them. But the black generation is going to be after their black self. So the difference between the communities and what we have, if you keep stealing, we're going to have a problem. And if they keep watching and observing me like the fake